We have in different Talmudic concepts, from Mishnaic rabbinical concepts, two that are four, and the codes that are employed to develop the PL-89, it's all from Torah. Whether it's Torah Shabbat, the written Torah, the oral Torah, it's all built in. It's all baked in here. It's baked in like a chocolate cake. Baked. Hamish Gebach, big time. So you have two, this is four. When do you have two is four? A lot of places. Like in Masechta Shabbos, you have you see a Shabbos Shtaim Shein Arba. You have different, the poor guy that gives it to the Baal Bias. The Baal Bias gives it to the poor guy, inside, outside, etc. But you also have it in the altar. He does two applications of blood, which are four. And you know who showed this to me? A Kohen showed this to me. I asked him, "What does that mean? What does it mean when that two or four? What does that mean?" You go to the corner and you spritz the blood, and it goes. So you do two spritzes, but really one spritz hits two sides. Then you go to the other side, and then you do it like that. So it's really two spritzes that are four. So you have the same concept over here, two that are four. Same thing. And cryptocurrency is a big fascination. Since its inception, I mean, well, I kind of got in late in the game. I didn't really get it until after 2017. I really got into it I mean, I was into it in 2017, but I didn't buy any. I was just like looking into it. But I started playing around with it in 2019, buying and selling a little bit, and I don't know if I made too much money with it, maybe a little bit, but it was mainly it's really an intellectual enterprise. But 47 is talked about a lot as a big number in the system. And we're in 47 right now for a few reasons. We're in Daf Yomi 47. Kedushin 47 will be Friday, September 29th, or 14 Tishrei, Erev Sukkot. Okay, but on the PL-89 calendar, it's 7. I mean 39, but 39 is 7, right? Because of the cabinets. It can extend. So Friday is really Shabbat. Because of the Julian calendar. The Julian takes you a day ahead, even though it's 13 days behind. It's 1 day ahead, but 13 days behind. Al kol panim means like in any case. Al kol panim. Al kol panim. Al kol panimaish ruski. 47 is right here. And 47 is Ron. Did you know RON is Gematria 47? But why is that? Why is that amazing? Ethereum landed on Thursday. Ethereum and Tuesday. Ethereum is Tuesday because Ethereum is Gematria Tuesday. Ethereum has a Gematria value of 95. If you add up E plus T plus H, I did the math. Trust me. If not, use your there's a lot of Gematria calculators, or just do it by hand, whatever. So I applied the same Mishnaic principle of 2 is 4, that without knowing it, that Ethereum is Tuesday, but Ethereum Classic is Thursday. Ethereum Classic has a English Gematria value of 161, which also has big connections to the Geula. So 161 is a permutation of 116, which is also a massive Geula number, because that's the amount of verses in the Parsha of Beshalach in which these verses come from, 116. And it's also the English Gematria of the word Thursday. And it's also the Gematria of the Hebrew word Yinon. Yinon is an energy. it's a very fine concentration. But Yinon is also connected to the Bitcoin, because Bitcoin has an English Gematria value of 72. But the word Yinon shows up in Psalm 72, where it talks about Lifnei Shemesh, Lifnei Areach, Dor Dorim, Yinon Shemo. That Yinon is, in my understanding, it's a certain concentration of light. It's Yinon. It's like a concentration. Parenthetically, the Chazan, there was a Sephardi Chazan who came to our shul in, I was having a Sephardi shul at the time, so Sephardi Chazan makes sense, right? But I was very impressed with him because he actually knew how to lane Ashkenazi laning. Like, it was so trippy. I mean, he was in a Sephardi shul, and he just all of a sudden laned Ashkenaz. You know, he's like da 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 da, and like, what are you doing laning Ashkenaz? You're a Sephardi. But then you know, and he laned, you know, the Sephardi da 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 da, you know, like the Sephardi lane. And I was like very impressed. And his name was Yinon. I thought, you know, I got to concentrate on what's the essence of Yinon, because he started off 2020. 2020 is the starting of the decade. The Rosh Hashanah in 2020 is now 3 years ago. And it used to be in the day that they would finish the Torah every 3 years. It wasn't like today, where we finish the Torah each year. They would finish the Torah every 3 years. So 3 years is a very important, significant period of time. So Yinon started our decade off. It was 3 years ago. And Yinon, Yisbarchu bo kol goyim yasharuhu. Lifnei shemesh v'lifnei areach. Lifnei shemesh v'lifnei areach. Before the sun, before the moon. Dor dorim. Yeraucha im shemesh. That's what it is. It's im shemesh v'lifnei areach dor dorim. Sun and the moon. The way it landed was that Bitcoin was on Sunday and Monday. But what, I mean, this is like mythology, but I mean, Sunday, it's like of the sun, right? Monday's the moon. But Bitcoin fell out on Sunday and Monday. But Bitcoin 72, which Psalm 72 talks all about the sun and the moon. So I don't care if it's Goyish, if it's Jewish, if it's Druish, if it's Yeshivish, if it's Goyish, if it's whatever. It's truish. It doesn't have to be always Jewish. It has to be truish. Verstehst Yiddish? Verstehst Yiddish? Verstehst Yiddish? Like Yiddish? Stern. Stirred. You like stirred? Okay, anyway. Back to the Inyan. I think the first time it says Inyan is in Koheles. Do you know that? The word says Inyan. Where does it say Inyan in Tanakh? Someone from Belgium told this to me. That the first time you see the word Inyan in Tanakh is in Koheles.